This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. I'm Lisa Bedeau. Jordan Schreier sitting in on this Monday. I love it. Always love when you're here. How are you doing on this Monday?
We are good. We just saw each other 2 seconds ago, so we're doing pretty good. Been with each other all morning.
I know. It's like I could ask you, how was your weekend? But I really already know.
We've already gone over the details.
We've rehashed the whole thing all morning long.
Multiple times when the show doesn't get in our way. Yeah, then we're able to do that. But I do want to, we just got some big news just into our newsroom now. It's a breaking news this morning. U.S. regulators gave full approval to Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. If anyone was watching that previously, it was just that emergency use approval. And now they gave the full effect, full study, full review, everything.
Big story. You're going to hear a lot about that throughout the day, I think, and of course tonight on our Valley News Live newscast as well. But we have all the information if you want to know what that means exactly, although you just explained it. Go to valleynewslive.com, use that VNL News app, and you can kind of understand where we are and why it took this long, which is not really that long, but why it was announced now.
People have been getting it before that they have this full approval. So yeah, we do have that story on our website. But so we just had to mention that, because you and I love current events. Yes. But speaking of current events, you saw a very hot and happening up-and-coming band.
I have been excited for this for like just months. Tiger Lily opened for Blackhawk at the Lights in West Fargo on Friday. JB and I just went alone, but we ran into so many people we knew. So Jana and Derek got in on the picture too. We had so much fun. I knew all the words to all of the Tiger Lily songs. But I told you, it was just an amazing show. They had so much energy. They opened up with Earl's Gotta Go, old Dixie Chicks song.
Oh, yeah.
Ended with some Fleetwood Mac.
Marianne and Wanda were the best of friends.
They were awesome. And you know what? Blackhawk was the big show. Blackhawk was great as well. I thought they sounded just like they used to. So,
but you and I we like Tiger Lily.
I know.
I mean, yes. I almost think I would go more for Tiger Lily than I would go for Blackhawk.
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's why I was
they have great music too, but
I went to the Tiger Lily concert, but I know my husband went for the Blackhawk. So there we go.
It was a mutual great thing. Oh, well, I love that.
And the rain held up. Remember, it was so rainy all day, and then
I remember you were nervous about that.
I thought it was going to get rained out, but it was gorgeous, and there were so many people out there. It felt like fall. You would have loved it. A light sweater would have been great.
It was great. I was on Saturday. I was with a bunch of people, and we went to a winery, Bear Creek Winery. Just south of Fargo. They've been on the show before, and so I went to it. They have this little farmstead, and it was like fall. I was in a long sleeve, a denim jacket, drinking some wine, and I was like, I love this weather. I know you would like it,
A little
you can
warmer.
fry an egg on the pavement,
well, I went
basically.
from like upper 90s to all of a sudden like 70. In fact, I was cold for a little bit at the concert, but then you kind of get into the crowd and it was just perfect.
And you have a few drinks and then you don't notice it
didn't notice it so much. Today, big back-to-school day for all all of our universities as well.
Big back-to-school day,
So UND, NDSU, Concordia, right?
Tomorrow
MSUM.
they moved in. Concordia moved in.
MSUM, though.
MSUM starts today, and so does NDSU. We have that on the Valley today. So yeah, Concordia, you're going to see all the coppers running around in their beanies for the next few days, but otherwise, all the schools starting up, and the big ones, mask mandates.
Yeah.
So you might see some young people wearing masks more than you previously had. I always say you notice when college is back in session, there's more cars around the colleges, especially for parking.
The restaurants, and actually a lot of the restaurants have been needing workers. So, college students who need a little extra money on the side, maybe start working as well. I love the energy of the colleges being back in session.
Great. And I know you're very excited for this. That means Bison games.
I know, Bison football
games.
It's already written down in my planner. I just can't wait for tailgating to come back.
It's been a long time.
Yes, no tailgating is hard on a lot of us Bison fans because we don't see each other without the tailgating. So
I'm not even I'm not the biggest football fan in the world, but I even thought to myself, I am excited to walk through a tailgate. Just even if you don't have a booth or you'll know people there because everyone shows up, but it's just fun.
Yeah,
it's a great atmosphere.
I can't wait for Bison football.
And also a busy week for you as well.
I won't be here Thursday, Friday because first day of school is Thursday for West Fargo students. So I take the day off so I can make breakfast for my kids and bring them to school. Fargo kids Wednesday, Shanley kids tomorrow. So yeah, big back to school for all of our elementary and high school kids as well.
And Grand Forks Wednesday, Thursday. They kind of have a split depending if you're high school or elementary, I think, or something like that. So
I'm excited for everyone just to get back onto a schedule. So my girls they're probably going to struggle for a couple, at least a week or two.
Yeah.
It's like they have not been getting up at the time they have to, even though we talk to pediatric sleep specialists.
And they say do it, but
it's hard.
That's a fight.
Yeah, it is. Well, and here's kind of the last minute thing too. We're going to be talking a little bit later to a stylist about the latest hair trends for kids, because you got to,
make sure they're looking good back to school.
Well, you might want to get in on this. Kids can get free haircuts and a shampoo before going back to school. Today, the cuts are being offered by Joseph's School of Hair Design and the Salvation Army.
Now you can take your child to the South Fargo location. It's from 10 a.m. So when the show's done, watch our show and then leave at 10, and then from 3:30 in the afternoon. And that is at 3223 13th Avenue South. That's where you're able to get that free haircut for children, plus a good wash and all that stuff. Make them feel pretty, looking good for the start of the school year.
I love it. And when you're out, buy a Powerball ticket, because
you might as well. There's a drawing tonight. It's a new Monday night drawing. They never had it before. They just added it this year. They say that means that there is going to be bigger jackpots, more potential winners. I don't see the problem with any of this.
Nope.
I really don't play the lottery, though, all that much.
How can Lady Luck find you?
I know. You can't win if you don't play. If it gets to like those huge jackpots, I get a ticket, but I mean, I'm still here, so I haven't won.
No, yeah, me either. Me either. All right, well, stay with us. Coming up on the show, like I said, one last thing before school starts, back to school haircuts. We're talking about the latest hair trends for kids.